Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are going to learn laws of exponents. We have started exponents in our last video. We have understood what are exponents in our last video. So now today we are going to explain what are the laws of exponents. If you don't know what are exponents, you please go back to the previous video and just go through it. And now today we are understanding what are laws of exponents. So first law of exponent is a raised to power m multiplied by a raised to power n. So I will take here one example to make you understand this. So if I have a number here, m and n are integers, and a is also a non-zero positive integer. So if I say 5 raised to power 2, so 5 square, and if I multiply it 5 cube, right? So here our a value is, you can see here, a value is 5, m value is 2, and n value is 3. So how we'll solve this? These exponents laws help us to solve the questions. So if you understand the law properly, then you can apply it in questions. So be very careful to understand the law completely. So here 5 square multiplied by 5 cube. So here you can see the base is same. Base is what? Base is this. 5 is base here, right? In a raised to power m, a is base and m is the exponent. That is we call power also. So when the base is same, the powers can be added. Like 5 is the base, we can write 5 as it is, and powers we can add. In powers we have 2 and other power is 3. So we can add the powers, right? So it will be 5 raised to power 2 plus 3. So you will get 5 raised to power 5, right? So this is our first law of exponents. When the base is same, the powers can be added. Next law is, let's clear this first. So our next law is a raised to power m divided by a raised to power n equal to a raised to power m minus n. So how we will solve this? So let's again take a number here. We'll take a equal to say 3. Okay. So I take m value here. Let's 3. So it is 3 cube divided by a value is 3 and n value I take say 2. Right? So here you say a value is 3, m value is 3, and n value is 2. So again the base is same 3, but it is in denominator now, right? So when it is in denominator, we can bring it to the power and we can subtract it. So this 2 will come up, right? It will be 3 minus 2. So powers will be subtracted. So you will get 3 raised to power 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. So when the exponents are in division, you can subtract the powers if base is same. So here our base is same, which is 3, and they are in division. So we have subtracted the powers, right? So our next law is, let's erase this first. And let's go to explain our next law. So our next law is a raised to power m bracket close, and outside we have again a power n. So let's take an example for this. A value is say 5. Okay. And here we have m value 2 and outside n value is 3. What we can do in this case? in this case, we can multiply 2 with 3. How to solve this? We'll solve it like 5 raised to power. This 2 will be multiplied by 3. So we can write 2 3s are. Okay. So you will get 5 raised to power 6. So when you have this kind of equation, or when you have this kind of exponent, you will solve it like this. You can multiply these mn powers and you will be getting the number. Our next law is, let's clear it first. So here a raised to power m is multiplied b raised to power m. So in the previous laws we were seeing that our base is same. Base is a only. Now we have another number where base is b. So let take an example for this. So let's a value is 5 here and b value we take say 3 here. Okay, so m value is say 2, 5 square multiplied by 3 square. But now here the power is same, right? Power is same. So both numbers have power same. Base is different but power is same. What we can do in this case, if power is same, we can multiply them. We can multiply 5 with 3 and we can write it as a whole power. Okay, so your power will come out. So it will be 5 3s are 15 square. So that will be your exponent now, right? Next law. Let's erase this and take the next example. So a raised to power m divided by b raised to power m. So here a and b, there are different bases. Okay, in the last law, one law we have done, where second law I think, where we have done a raised to power m divided by a raised to power n. So what we have done in this case, the base is same, so we brought this power up and we subtracted. We wrote a raised to power m minus n, right? But here you can see, here the base is different. This base is a and this base is b. So you cannot bring it up and subtract. So in this case, what we'll do, both the bases, both the numbers a and b have the power same. Both has power same. So we can do it as a whole power, right? Whole power is m. So I can take the example for this. If I have 5 cube divided by 2 cube, so I can write it, instead of writing power separately, I can write 5 divided by 2 whole power 3. So this is the way of writing it. Then you can solve it further. So we'll take the questions also later to explain how to solve them. Right now we are just explaining how to solve if the situation is this kind of statement is given to you. So let's clear this first. Now here you can see the power of this base a is in negative. So if I have 5 raised to power minus 2, okay, so how I can write it? The power is negative. So when I take this power to the denominator, it will be positive. So 5 square it will be. Here it was negative. When you took it to denominator, it became positive. So further you can solve it. It will be 1 upon 25. Right? So in the same way, I can, if I am given with a raised to power 1 upon a raised to power m, if I am given, I can write it as a raised to power minus m. I can bring this power up and make it negative. Down it was positive, I brought it up, it became negative. Here it was negative, I brought it in the denominator, it became positive. So when the power goes to numerator to denominator, its sign changes. Okay. So next is a raised to power 0 is 1. So any number, any natural number you take, if it is raised to power 0, it is always equal to 1. You can take any number, 2 raised to power 0, it is always equal to 1. So basically any integer, any integer you take, this a raised to power 0, it is always equal to 1. right? So let's clear this all. So this was about laws of exponents. In our next video, we'll come up with some questions. Bye bye till then.